A 105-year-old man performing surgery, hands steady as a 30-year-old surgeon, standing for 3 hours straight, saving lives while most people his age have been gone for 20 years. This was Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, and his secret will make you question everything you've been told about healthy aging. His daily diet? Coffee, milk, and orange juice with olive oil for breakfast. Cookies and milk for lunch. Simple vegetables and fish for dinner. No superfoods, no expensive supplements, no complex protocols. Just 5 counterintuitive eating habits that helped him defy every law of aging. And they contradict everything Western nutritionists have taught you for decades.
If you're over 40 and feel like your body is betraying you every morning, you're not alone. But what if I told you that the clean your plate mentality your grandmother taught you is accelerating your cellular breakdown? That the balanced meals dietitians praise are sabotaging your body's natural repair systems? Dr. Hinohara proved something remarkable. Longevity isn't about eating more healthy foods. It's about eating less of everything and understanding when to stop. He followed one ancient Japanese principle for 75 years that modern science has now proven activates your cellular cleaning crews, literally optimizing how your body ages at the molecular level. This one practice alone could transform how your body feels in 30 days.
The problem that's aging you faster than time. Picture this all-too-familiar scene. You wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Your knees sound like old wooden floors creaking under pressure. By 2 p.m., your energy vanishes faster than your motivation to exercise. You walk into rooms and completely forget why you're there. Names of lifelong friends slip away like water through broken pipes, leaving you embarrassed and worried about your future. You've tried everything the health experts recommend. Daily multivitamins that cost more than groceries. 5 servings of fruits and vegetables that leave you bloated. Whole grain everything that makes your joints ache worse. Low-fat dairy that does nothing for your energy. Yet somehow, every month you feel older, weaker, more fragmented. Here's the brutal truth most doctors won't tell you. Americans are programmed to expect falling apart after 60. We've been conditioned to believe that aching joints, mental fog, and disappearing energy are just normal aging. But in Japan, where Dr. Hinohara studied longevity, they have a completely different relationship with food and aging. They have a saying, "HARA HACHI," that literally means eat until you're 8 parts full out of 10. While Americans clean their plates and go back for seconds, the Japanese stop eating when they still have room for more. This isn't just cultural politeness, it's a metabolic secret that triggers what scientists call hormetic stress, beneficial stress that actually strengthens your cellular repair systems instead of breaking them down.
When I first heard about Dr. Hinohara's approach, I was skeptical. After studying traditional healing for decades, I thought I understood longevity. But the science behind his simple habits is extraordinary. The landmark CALERIE study, the first randomized clinical trial of caloric restriction in humans, followed 218 participants for 2 years. Those who practiced modest caloric restriction experienced remarkable improvements, reduced harmful cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and most importantly, activation of cellular pathways associated with longevity. But here's what stunned researchers. A 2024 study published in Aging Cell by Dr. Waylon Hastings at Penn State found that people who practiced caloric restriction showed complex changes in telomere length, the protective caps on chromosomes that reflect cellular aging. While the results were nuanced, they revealed that caloric restriction creates a hormetic adaptation, where cells become more resilient to stress. The third component of Dr. Hinohara's daily routine contains compounds that work synergistically with this cellular adaptation, creating what researchers call optimized aging trajectories. Dr. Hinohara's approach wasn't invented in a laboratory. It was refined over centuries by Japanese culture, which has produced more centenarians per capita than anywhere else on Earth. What makes this remarkable is that modern science has now proven exactly why these simple practices work at the cellular level. When you practice HARA HACHI BU, stopping at 80% full, your digestive system gets crucial recovery time. This activates autophagy, literally meaning self-eating, where your cells clean out damaged proteins and repair DNA. Think of it like giving your house's cleaning crew time to work instead of constantly throwing more mess at them. According to documented interviews with the Japan Times, Dr. Hinohara's actual daily diet was remarkably simple. For breakfast, I drink coffee, a glass of milk, and some orange juice with a tablespoon of olive oil in it. Lunch is milk and a few cookies, or nothing when I'm too busy to eat. Dinner is veggies, a bit of fish and rice, and, twice a week, 100 grams of lean meat. He said he never got hungry because he focused on his work. But the real secret wasn't just what Dr. Hinohara ate, it was his understanding of flexible restraint, a Japanese concept that allows occasional indulgences while maintaining overall discipline.
Based on his documented interviews and verified research, Dr. Hinohara followed 5 specific practices that modern science now validates. Practice 1. The Morning Foundation, 6 to 7 a.m. Dr. Hinohara consumed coffee, 8 ounces, milk, 8 ounces, and orange juice, 4 ounces, with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil mixed in. Olive oil is good for my arteries and my healthy skin, he explained. This combination provides sustained energy without blood sugar spikes. The olive oil slows carbohydrate absorption while providing oleic acid for brain health. Research shows this pattern maintains stable glucose levels for 4 to 6 hours. Practice 2. The Midday Simplicity, 12 to 1 p.m. When time allowed, Dr. Hinohara ate a few cookies with milk. Often he skipped lunch entirely when busy with patient care. This practice of flexible fasting aligns with research on intermittent fasting benefits. Studies show occasional meal skipping improves insulin sensitivity and cellular repair mechanisms. The key was eating only when genuinely hungry, not from habit. Practice 3. The Evening Nourishment, 6 to 7 p.m. Vegetables, fish, rice, and twice weekly 3.5 ounces of lean meat, prepared simply without elaborate seasonings. This combination provides complete nutrition while maintaining the 80% fullness principle. Fish provides omega-3 fatty acids essential for brain health, while vegetables supply fiber and antioxidants. Practice 4. The Movement Philosophy. Dr. Hinohara took stairs 2 at a time, carried his own luggage, and stood for 60 to 90-minute lectures. Research confirms that brief, frequent movement throughout the day provides greater health benefits than long exercise sessions. This approach maintains muscle mass and cardiovascular health without overexertion. Practice 5. The 80% Rule, the Master Key. Stop eating when you feel satisfied but could still eat more. As Dr. Hinohara explained, I never get hungry because I focus on my work. The CALERIE study found that even modest caloric restriction, achieving approximately 12% reduction, led to improvements in quality of life, cardiometabolic health, and cellular aging markers.
For your 40s, this practice prevents early aging by optimizing cellular energy efficiency. You'll notice improved afternoon energy within the first week. For your 50s, the 80% rule helps reverse early metabolic dysfunction, reducing joint inflammation and mental fog that many accept as normal aging. For your 60s and beyond, this approach maintains independence by preserving muscle mass and cognitive function, helping you stay active with grandchildren and pursue meaningful activities. But here's what researchers discovered about the timing of when you stop eating. It's not just about the amount, but about training your body to recognize true satiety signals. Seasonal adaptations. For spring, March to May, add bitter greens like dandelion to support natural detoxification. Your body craves cleansing after winter. For summer, June to August, increase raw vegetables and reduce warming spices. Dr. Hinohara adapted his approach to Japan's humid summers. For fall, September to November, include more root vegetables and warming teas as your metabolism naturally shifts preparation for colder months. For winter, December to February, slightly increase portions and add warming spices to maintain energy during shorter days. Start gradually with the 80% rule, reducing portions by 10 to 15% weekly. Some people experience mild hunger initially as stomach volume adapts. Those with diabetes should monitor blood sugar levels, as improved insulin sensitivity may require medication adjustments. The olive oil combination may not suit everyone's digestive system initially. Start with half a tablespoon and increase gradually. If you have thyroid conditions or take blood-thinning medications, consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. Imagine waking up 90 days from now feeling genuinely rested instead of exhausted. Your joints move smoothly as you get out of bed, no more creaking or stiffness. Your mind stays crystal clear and focused throughout the entire day. You remember names effortlessly, find your keys without searching, and feel excited about your future rather than worried about decline. This isn't wishful thinking. Research participants following modest caloric restriction in the CALERIE study showed improvements in quality of life, cardiovascular health, and cellular aging markers within the first year. Most people notice increased afternoon energy within the first week, better sleep quality by 2 weeks, and significant improvements in mental clarity by 1 month. Remember your grandmother's warm kitchen? Dr. Hinohara's approach brings back that wisdom of simple, satisfying meals, but with modern science to keep you thriving. You're not just changing what you eat, you're reclaiming the relationship with food that your ancestors knew instinctively. Your first step tomorrow is beautifully simple, and it will begin activating these cellular repair systems within hours.
Tomorrow morning, start with Dr. Hinohara's exact breakfast: coffee, milk, and orange juice with a tablespoon of olive oil stirred in. Taste the smooth richness. Feel how it satisfies without heaviness. At your next meal, eat slowly and stop when you feel 80% satisfied, not stuffed, just pleasantly content. Notice how different this feels from eating until completely full. Pay attention to your sustained energy levels throughout the day. You're not just changing a habit, you're joining a tradition of vitality that has created the world's longest living people. You're proving that aging with grace, strength, and joy isn't just possible, it's your birthright.
Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara spent his final years not declining in institutional care, but performing surgery, teaching medical students, and proving to the world that extraordinary longevity comes from simple wisdom applied consistently. His 5 practices weren't complicated protocols, but expressions of respect for the body's natural intelligence. When you honor your body with mindful eating, when you stop at 80% full, when you move with purpose throughout your day, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding vitality to your years.
Have you been told that joint pain and mental fog are just normal aging? You're not alone, and you're definitely not stuck. Join our Vital Fix community of thousands discovering that their 60s, 70s, and beyond can be their most vibrant decades. What surprised you most about Dr. Hinohara's counterintuitive approach? Which of his 5 practices resonates most with your current health goals?
Share in the comments below what traditional wisdom your grandmother passed down about healthy living. If this ancient wisdom backed by modern science speaks to your heart, hit that subscribe button and share this discovery with someone who deserves to feel amazing at any age. Together, we're proving that your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting just ahead, beginning with your very next meal.